Katt Williams sucker punches a teen, and then the teen kind of takes him out. Take a look.
Well, then you know what to do then.
Are you been back up?
Stop me on the court, or you can get your.
Damn, that teen has skills. Like full on, like restrained him
behind his back. It was really
He's gonna get a contract after that.
And the people around, like, finding themselves saying, like, let go of Katt Williams. Like,
Yeah,
you
why
don't think you have to say that. Like, why shouldn't he be restraining that guy? And the only reason that you shouldn't be restraining the guy that punched you is because he's a stand-up comedian.
I'm glad you brought that up because that surprised me in the video. I was like, this guy just totally sucker punched the 7th grader, and the people are somehow cutting slack to Katt Williams because he's a celebrity, and we see this too with his rap sheet. I mean, just last week, there's a lawsuit that was filed at the Los Angeles Superior Court by a woman named Jamila Majesty, and in her suit, she claims that she used his private, this is alleged, that she used his private bathroom. It escalated because he got upset about that, and then he and some women, some friends of his, beat her so badly that she says in result to the beating, she suffered broken ribs, split tendons, scarring to her face, and other extreme physical and emotional damage. So you hear that allegation, but then you couple that with some of the convictions that he's had where he has assaulted numerous people. I mean, big assaults, not just running up on stage and punching somebody, but also like taking a bottle and smashing it on someone's head, and then him having like his children taken away from him because of drug charges or drugs in his house and guns in his house, and then the robbery with Suge Knight. There is a rap sheet, and people just still laugh when people think about Katt Williams because he's a comedian, but are they overlooking his behavior?